Good morning, kids and parents. I just wanted to kind of throw together a quick video of what my presentation is going to be on the first day of school. Just in case you had any questions and you didn't want to go through the notes, I thought a quick video might help. So yes, it's back to school time already. Here are some things that are important, basically just in math class. Things that will make your student or things that will make you successful, or when you come to class every day with everything that you need. You'll need pencils, you'll need a red pen, you'll need paper, you'll need a spiral notebook that you're going to keep together. I do an interactive notebook every year, and so it is an excellent opportunity for you to take great notes, to use them on quizzes, to keep the information that I teach you nice and neat and organized so that you can go back and reference it whenever you need to. It is also great to have a planner. You can always access the Schoology calendar, but it is also nice to have something, paper and pencil, that you have right in front of you that you can use. And then guess what? Happy birthday. Every kid needs and gets to use a calculator this year, and we recommend the TI-84 calculator. Any kind will work. Likewise, Swap is a fantastic place to get them. If you don't want to get your own calculator, you can check one out in the library after the first 2 or 3 weeks of school. But I just want to point out that if you do buy your own calculator and you buy a calculator that does not have the capability to to access the web or the internet, then you will use this calculator throughout your entire math career in high school and probably even college. Okay. Tardies, in my room, you must be in your seat with all your supplies out when the bell rings. So if you're in this class, you are in class and ready for class. You also need to have your math book or your notebook open, and your homework must already be on your desk ready to check. So math is almost like it's a different class, and it's a different set of procedures maybe than some of your other classes, but we have 48 minutes of some pretty intense instruction, and the more I use of that initially, the more you guys will have on the back end to get your homework finished in class. All right, our homework guidelines are this. It's always due the next day. Late papers are accepted 1 day late for a maximum grade of 70, and homework is due at the beginning of the class. We do not accept electronic submissions of homework, so just keep it with you. Find the same place to put it in every night, and that's going to help you be more successful. Also, no work, no credit. Obviously, in math, you guys are used to that. You must work it as I teach you in class. If you have not put your name on your paper, it's going to be considered late. I take half off for labeling, and here's most important. Work in pen will not be accepted, so don't do your math work in pen. All right. All quizzes and tests must be completed at school, even if they are located in Schoology. They will be made unavailable at 5:15. So those type of assessments of what you know, I want to know what you know independently, so you're going to have to complete them at school. You'll have plenty of time to do that, so don't make that be a source of stress. And then retest. We have retesting here also. I encourage you to take advantage of that. If you have a grade that is below a 70, tests, you can retest any test. Here are the rules. You must do test corrections on my form. That is going to be available in Schoology. You must have all the homework assignments completed that were given on the information prior to that test. You must schedule a time to meet with me and go over your test and your test correction. So go time is the perfect time for that, or in class if we have time. And then when your retest is graded, you will receive half credit back up to a maximum grade of 90. Schoology information, y'all are 8th graders and you already know how to have Schoology, and you probably are already in my Schoology class, so all that is great. Tardy tally, if you are tardy to my class, we will keep a record of it. Too many tardies is not a good thing, so just try to get here on time, not just because those are the rules, but because you are going to take an active interest in your math this year. Okay, these are Schoology class codes. You guys are probably already in, so I wouldn't worry about that. But if you're not in my Schoology class, by all means, please check in with me. All right, stuff to know. We're still doing second step. Yes, we have a dress code. Yes, tardies are important. You know what the lunchroom expectations are. Homework hall and late buses start, I believe, next week. And then don't forget about athletics and eligibility. So the end of this 9 weeks is the first eligibility check. Make sure you're on top of your grades before that. And if you have a grade below a 70 in here, come see me. Not the night before the end of the 9 weeks, but a week out, 2 weeks out, or anytime your grade is below a 70. Come and check in with me. All right. Late bus procedures, these dates are a little off just because this information is a little bit outdated, but they're close. Late bus will start, I believe, week after next. There are procedures to get a late bus pass. Make sure you follow those so that you can go to homework hall and take advantage of teachers that are on campus then to help you with your homework. Student dress standards, basically, we do have a dress code. I'll fill out a Google form, or all teachers will fill out a Google form on the first and second offense, so we keep up with it. So if you get dress coded in another person's class, and then you get dress coded in yet another teacher's class, those all will accumulate. So let's just follow the dress code. Academic honesty is a big deal, especially in math. I don't know why, for a lot of times, middle school and math is the first time that kids want to take a little gander over the side of character and integrity. Don't do that. You might be tempted. You may not ever be tempted. Don't give someone answers. Don't get answers. Do your own work. If you're struggling with a math assignment, I can help you. The one thing you want to always do is keep your character and your integrity in check, because once you lose that, it's really hard to get it back. All right, and then these are the rules for going in and out of the house this year. 8:25, you come into the house, you know all this good stuff. Just want to remind them of you. After school procedures, where parents pick you up, if you're a bus rider, parking lot etiquette, all that stuff is good to know. Go time. Go time is a time to get tutoring. It's a time to get enrichment or extension of the curriculum. It's a time for you to complete work or maybe redo work that you didn't do so well the first time. It's a time to study. It's a time to get someone to help you if your teacher is not available, or if you've got a good friend that can help you with your math or any other subject. It's a time to get organizational help. If you find yourself in a situation where you don't even know what's going on in your own math notebook, that's a great time to come and check in with me. Time to eat. Let's say you're so overwhelmed you don't even know what to do. Go check in with your teacher wherever you're struggling. Get a pass in between classes. Get a pass when you're in that teacher's class. Ask your teacher what her go time passes look like, but just have a plan. And if you have everything done, obviously you can read a book. What it is not a social time. It's not a time to chill, or listen to music, or play games. You're not going to be on your phones at go time. It's not a place for you to wait for your teacher to come to you to tell you what you need to do. And it's obviously not a time to hang out in the halls with no purpose and without permission. This is our dress code. You know what the dress code is. You can go over it. It's kind of long, but it's the same dress code that's been in place for quite some time, so there you go. Make great choices. There are always consequences if you don't follow the armor that we encourage here at Lake Travis Middle School. These are the consequences. First offense is a warning. Second offense, parent conference or phone call. Third offense, office referral. I just want to remind y'all, too, that you guys are 8th graders, so your big bang at the end of the year is the trip to Schlitterbahn. So please don't get yourself in a situation where you are not able to participate in that, because I've been a couple of times, and it is a good time had by all. All right. Here is where my Schoology course is located. I'm going to go over briefly kind of how it's set up. So when you go into the course, you'll have a folder that it will always be present called Class Resources. Right now, the only thing in it is the test correction form. But as we kind of go through the year and we learn new things, and we have like little cheat sheets or any other things that I can give you to help you be more successful in learning this math, then I will put that stuff here. So we have a class resource folder. Then I actually will add another folder that will have my syllabus in it and my schedule and all that. That's not quite in here yet. But what I really wanted to show you was you will also have the first 9 weeks folder, and inside that folder are where most of your resources are going to be. So in this class notes, there will always be anything that we wrote down and what we went over in class will be right here. So this will be the notes that we are going to go over on Thursday. We're going to learn squares and square roots. The day after that, we're going to learn rational numbers. And if you click on this, you will see exactly what we learned in class. My exact presentation will be right in here with all the things that we learned. So if you are absent and you need the foldable that we used and you needed to fill out the foldable, everything that you need will be right here in these class notes every day. So if you're absent, it is your job to come into class, go get the foldable, which is right over there in that bin with the extra handouts sign above it, and then watch the notes and fill it out. Also, under first 9 weeks, you'll see we have quizzes. So if we've taken a quiz in class, it will be in this folder. If we're doing a test review, it will be in this folder. This folder you will never need, probably won't need to see it, and if you do need to see it, you will know about it. And then here is instructional videos. Now it's empty right now, but I'm actually making the first instructional video and I will upload that into this folder. I will try every day to record my lesson. Sometimes due to technology glitches it won't happen, but for the most part I can get a video in there almost every day. So also if you're absent, your job is to go to the class notes, fill out the foldable. It might be easier for you just to watch the video. So that's something that you want to do as well. And then finally, we want to get over to the calendar. And the calendar is where all your homework will be. So on August 15th, we're going to be covering squares and square roots in class. And so this is your homework. It's a squares and square roots worksheet, evens. I will always try to provide hard copies in class. And then also text pages 13 through 14, and then these. Problems 26, 27, 29, and 30. And so when you want to get the worksheet, you just click right there, and then I actually even made a PDF version of the textbook pages for you to use since we don't have textbooks in class. And then also that's the square root worksheet I was talking about as well. So homework will always be located on the calendar on the day that it was assigned. So hopefully that also makes it easier for you to keep up with if you're absent, or maybe if you lose yours. You just go to the calendar on the same day that it was assigned and know that this homework, squares and square roots, will be due the next day. This homework will be due the following Monday or the next school day. And so basically, that's a great kind of synopsis of my Schoology course and the things that you need to know in 8th grade math. Again, if you ever have any questions, please come and see me. If there's something you need help with, I am here for you. If you need to come in the morning and I'm not here, you can go to any math teacher in this building. You can go to your last year's 7th grade teacher. You can go to the 8th grade math teachers here. They know I'm not here in the morning, and they are ready and willing to help you with anything you need. I'm looking forward to a fantastic year. I'm so excited to be over here in the 8th grade wing. And I'm so excited to see so many kids that I saw last year as 7th graders. So again, any questions at all, I am waiting to hear from you.